Greetings, Leo. Brightest solstice blessings, everyone. I have a special reading for you planned for you guys today, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming along with this on this journey for me. It's been an amazing turnaround at the end of this year, and I am just so happy to share in your guys' energy. Spirit, what does Leo need to hear? You have the toadstools of growth and the pine spirit of purification. I do enjoy those two coming together because toadstools grow out of things that have been decayed and no longer needed by physical vessels. And in a way, it does purify the floor of the forest so rot and things don't build up. Toadstools grow out of things that have been left behind, that have, in a sense, no longer serving a purpose. They still find a way to use it. And I think that speaks to how resourceful, thank you, Spirit, resourceful you are, Leo. Always finding a way to make things work, while it may be a struggle sometimes. Oh, okay. I wanted to get a message from your shadow as well, Leo, because the solstice is the darkest night of the year. It is the longest period of nighttime during the entire year. And afterwards, things get a lot lighter. So I wanted a message from your shadow. And 3 actually came out. I understand you better now. I don't really know you. And I don't need your approval came out in reverse. Almost like it was someone else's part of the message. I don't really know you and I understand you better now. I feel like it may sound contradictory, but when it comes to relationships, this is a little difficult. People change over the years. That's why a lot of people get divorced after a couple of years of their marriage, because people shift and change their energies, and they do become different people. And if that is not in alignment with who you thought you married, then yeah, you would want to separate from that, because they're not who you thought they were. And with I understand you better now, maybe part of them, they were hiding part of who they were until the marriage. And that's what left you stumped like this. But I think you've gotten to a point where, like it says, you don't need their approval anymore. This is you standing up on your own, purifying your energy, purifying your spirit. And I love that so much for you, Leo, because there's a lot of people that would have just stayed in that situation because it's what they knew. It's where they felt they were going to be taken care of, but I don't believe you were being taken care of the way you needed to. And that's required you to grow quite a bit from something that was decaying, something that was no longer good. It's required you to grow in ways that you wouldn't have to in another situation where you were being loved, where there was equal reciprocity in the relationship. I personally don't believe in a relationship where there's one person leading and one person sitting back. That's not something that I personally want. Again, that's just a personal thing. It's different for everyone. Maybe someone feels that sense of security where they don't have to take care of anything and they can just focus on themselves or the relationship itself. It's whatever works for you, my love, but just make sure it works for you. And I don't believe that this was working. We have the charms and the dice here with you. What did the dice want to say? The dice, okay, so this might have been masculine energy. This might have been a man that you were dealing with. There's also the bear that came out, so they might have an energy of a bear, this person in your partnership. You have your male ancestors watching out for you, Leo, making sure that you're accepting the love that you deserve. And you're going to write a story of that love. Or maybe it'll be a storybook kind of love. That's it. It'll be a storybook kind of love. after you've moved on from this situation, after you've healed, remember what is important to you is another token that came out, and it has a bird on the other side. So that's an omen of freedom. And so maybe freedom is something that is important to you. And I understand that, my love. And I do believe that you will have it. Leo, you're a very powerful soul. Yes, earth spirit, stability. You're going to be all right, my love. You don't need to be in that situation. You don't need to hang on to this person anymore because you're afraid of not being able to take care of yourself. You will be able to take care of yourself. Maybe with something you are creating. Maybe with something that you're sharing with the world. So sorry, Leo. My throat's been very dry recently. But the purification that you're going through, releasing this oppressive masculine energy that has kept you trapped for so long, that kept you in a relationship where you didn't really know who your partner was, or you didn't know who you are. Maybe that's in reference to you. Maybe because you understand the other person now, you feel like you've lost yourself because you were so focused on trying to make them happy, trying to keep the relationship stable for their sake. But you don't need their approval anymore, Leo. You don't need their satisfaction, and certainly don't need them to provide you with stability. You will be able to take care of that yourself. You have the strength of the ancient oak spirits, and that is a wonderful, wonderful message to bring up at the end here. Leo, you are powerful, you are strong, and in this next coming year, you will bring your own stability. You will bring your own abundance to yourself, and you will not have to rely on this toxic, oppressive, masculine energy to provide for you anymore, because you will be able to take care of yourself. And your spirit team and I are very proud of you, beautiful soul. Brightest solstice blessings, Leo. I hope you guys are having a good time on the holiday.